All right, so here are the ladies in the morning. They are getting ready to be let out in the yard. There's all 6 of them. This one over here, she's kind of our scaredy cat, so she does everything kind of last, and she's a little bit derpy. She's not all there, so uh, we love her just the same. But I'm gonna let the ladies out and see if I can get a good view of them. Give me 1 second. Put down some of the tools I have in my hand for dealing with the blackberries, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But it's kind of like releasing the cows or bulls at a rodeo or something. Though they're looking at me funny, wondering why I have this thing in my hand that I don't normally have in the mornings with them. So they're going to have to get used to it now that we've got an outdoor channel. Yeah, see, she's last. She's always following everybody else. There we go. She's very skittish, even though she's seen like 0 abuse in her life. This one here, we're fine. She's mostly just wondering if I had some extra bonus food or something. Okay, I'm still kind of working out how I want to intro each video, if it's a look at the garden or the birds or how it's gonna look video to video. But regardless, I wanted to use this particular video as a way to finally tell everybody a little more about the chickens. Those of you may be new to the channel, I guess everybody's new to the channel because it's a new channel, but those of you that are new to the brand may not have seen the chickens before. Those of you that aren't actually have seen the chickens on my other gaming channel in some of my videos. So people have been asking, what are the chickens' names, and tell us about them. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of these little ladies. So this one's kind of our boss lady. We call her Nugget. I know that's not the best name, but hey, some of them got quirky little food names because they're chickens. But Nugget kinda, I don't know if I'd say is in charge, but definitely is the go-getter. If there's somebody who's going to take a chance first on something, it's probably going to be her. And this one here is the one we call Lenore, and she looks very similar to Nugget, though the way you tell them apart is by looking at the comb they have up top. Lenore has a much bigger, poofier comb, and Lenore has a smaller, kind of folded over kind of comb, so it's like the quick way to identify them since they're colored very similarly. Lenore isn't near as much of a go-getter as Nugget, and tends to kind of be the one that kind of takes up the rear and makes sure everything's good first. I wouldn't call her necessarily timid, but she's not one that's really just going to jump out there. Now, our black and white one, I decided to call Lady Venom, and she's not mean in any way. I just thought it was a cool name because I hadn't named her for a long time, and then I saw the Venom movie, and she had matching colors. So that was good enough. She's turned more of a gray over time, though, and she's pretty lovable, no real issues. She will sneak in there and snap some food up every once in a while from the others when I'm throwing stuff around, but she's definitely not in the upper rung of command, I guess, in this brood of chickens. Now, this lady, she is kind of our bigger bird. She goes by Princess, and generally, she'll be found inside, kind of just like brooding over some eggs. It's just a thing she does. I don't really know, but she's normally kind of just doing what she wants. She doesn't really get pushed around. She's not really there like running things. She's just kind of doing her own thing and living life and enjoying it. So she's pretty chill, but when it comes to egg laying, it's serious business. And this is our one brown chicken, and she's gone by a couple different names. For a while it was Biggie Smalls, then it was Chicken Little. So take your pick. Either one, I will let y'all decide. Let me know down in the comments what you want to refer to her by, and we'll go with that for the rest of the series, I guess. But yeah, she at times will act as like the right hand, the second in command. Usually whenever I'm handing out treats or doing something in the yard, she'll be right up there getting in, trying to make sure she doesn't miss out on something. So don't feel bad for her if she doesn't get anything. She gets plenty. She's very sneaky, is like almost like she wants to be in charge, but not fully. Oh, and then this poor lady. This is Katsu. She's something. I don't know what that something is yet. Like, to put it in perspective, we'll have days where we open up the gate to let the chickens out. They all come walking out, Ketsu still walking along the inside of the fence, confused why she can't get out. Like, she's got problems. I don't know why. She's still scared of everything. She doesn't understand how anything works. My assumption is she has some type of brain trauma or had some issue happen when she was little. I don't know. But, you know, she's still part of the group, and, you know, she's fine. She gets by great. She doesn't have any real hindrances in life. She's just not real smart. Okay, that was a quick introduction to our ladies and who they are. I guess because they're going to be part of the time co-stars of the show, I guess, as I'm out feeding them or dealing with them, or as we move into our garden and start doing things. I'm sure they're going to be around causing some trouble. And at least y'all know who we're talking about or who I'm talking about. If I ever use a name or say something funny, it won't just be all out of the blue. And hopefully y'all enjoy looking at them or watching them. You know, we're going to talk more about the chickens later and kind of educate people as to, you know, what we do with the eggs and kind of things that happen from season to season. But at least wanted there to be an introduction so everybody kind of knew the supporting cast of what we're dealing with here on PowrDragn Outdoors. And remember, if you haven't, to help us get off the ground, remember to like this video so we get in front of more people. Hit that subscribe button because that lets us know you like what we're doing here, starting a new outdoorsy animal channel. And remember to hit the notification bell because that's for you, so you get notified every single time we put a new video up. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.